Okay, hola muchachos. Today we are making a video to show you how to turn your Mercury Pyro controller. Here we have two controllers. We're going to turn one of them into an audio box, music box, audio slave, etc. And we're going to start with this one here. And we're going to put it into diagnostic mode. So the way we do that is we put the cursor over the battery and click rapidly with yonder enter button. I believe that 7 times. I usually do a dozen. This tab will pop up. You're pressing it rapidly, like so. Da, 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 da. And this diag tab will come up. And when you do that, you go into the diag screen. You'll see the usual stuff with the GPS, where you have table and sky and so on. And then you come down here to where it says lockout radio. You're going to select that. Okay, so that's important because the first step here is to update the radio. So that's what we're trying to do, is update the radio first. And we have a laptop with a snap stick. We want to double check that the address here of this guy matches the one on the snap stick, which is 04C116, the last 6 digits. And that matches this. Then we're going to connect to the snap stick. It's connecting over the USB port. And we're going to connect. Okay, so we look up here, we see we're connected because of this, what is it right here? This thing here, it shows we're connected. When it's broken, it means we're disconnected. When it's together, it means it's connected. It's asking me if I want to disconnect. No, I don't. So now the second thing we want to deal with is the fact that this network ID is 1C, 2C. We don't want that. We want to have it be all Fs in order to talk to the controller radio. The field modules are in 1C, 2C, but we want to put the controllers on a different network ID. So the way we do that is we go over here to, let's see. So it'll on your screen, it'll appear like this. Snappy module is built in. You want to expand that. I'm going to do it with my finger here because it's easier. I have a touch screen. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to expand this here. And then I'm going to go down, scroll down. I'm looking for something called Set Net ID. Okay, so there's Set Net ID right there. So that's the one I want to select. In your case, if you don't have touchscreen, you're going to be doing it with a cursor and the mouse, whatever. And I'm going to set this to 0x and 4Fs. Okay, so then I click on OK. And then I want to go over here to where these 2 arrows are. Sorry, not that one. And it says, I want to reset. It says refresh node information. So I'm going to select that and click on it. After I do this, network ID should be changed to 4Fs, which is what I want to do. And then I'm going to go over here back to my snapstick ID, and I'm going to select this one, broadcast ping. Okay, and you'll notice that the controller radio image now appears with its, it typically has some funky network address like this that begins with 0A or 0C or something like that. Anyway, you should see the image. This particular one has June 28th loaded into it. We're going to write over that with 715, which is the latest. So we select this one. This is our controller radio. Then we go over here, and as you're probably familiar from updating the modules, we're going to upload a snappy image. And the snappy image we want to upload is controller 715 SPY Okay, so let's do the upgrade. Remember, it's important that we have the radio locked out because in order for this to be done right. So make sure you have this thing checked. Okay, so we double check that it's checked, and then we say, oh, click on OK over here, and then it's going to update. And this is pretty quick if you compare to the amount of time it takes to update a controller. So now we have ISCA controller. For whatever reason, the date didn't come along with it, but the checksum in this case is going to be the network ID has been changed, you'll notice, and there's also a checksum associated with this radio. Let's see. Yeah, image CRC is 0xAB5E, so that's what you want to see here. AB5E for your image CRC. That's how you know you've done it right. Okay, now our radio is correct. And the next step is that we're going to take this USB stick, which has the latest jar and SHA files, .jar.sha. Those are the latest ones. I'll send you those on the email. And we're going to plug that into our controller. And we're going to update the controller. Okay. We're just waiting for it to come up and ask for it to load the latest software. Okay. It doesn't seem to want to do that, so I'll double check that I actually put the latest jar and SHA on here. So I'll send that in the second video. I'll double check that the latest jar and SHA are on there, and then we'll start again.